Regenerating Mummy. It's not regenerating. Hey YouTube, this is TCG Shack here, and this is Perfecting Scraps Part 17. In this one I'll be talking about the matchup against the deck Infernities. Infernities have not been seen as much play since their launcher went to 1, but they managed to win Nationals. There's been seen every so often, so might as well just do one part on them as well. So first the cards you decide against them is DD Crow or Crevice. Now basically these are obvious choices. You just remove from play their targets. Like if they tribute the Mirage to target 2 cards, which are Necromancer and Archfiend, obviously you basically remove from play like their Archfiend, stop them getting their barriers into play, stuff like that. Next card that completely shuts them down, Consecrated Light. Consecrated Light, since they're all darks, they can't use their effect, they can't summon or anything, so it'll just completely shut them down. Next card, which is a kind of iffy choice, Morphing Jar. Morphing Jar is basically used so when they attack they get a full hand. This doesn't stop them once they've gone off, but if you manage to survive that turn, Morphing Jar gets flipped, they'll have a full hand and they basically can't use their effects since they need to be handless. Next card is Thunder King Ryo. Thunder King Ryo will basically stop them adding their cards to hand with Archfiend, and can stop their synchro summons as well. Next card, which I've never thought of, Book of Eclipse. It'll stop them getting their kills that turn. It'll flip them all their cards face down, and then at the end phase, I'll put them all face up, giving them a hand depending on how much they decide to summon, which is usually pretty much 4 fields worth or 5 fields worth. Well, pretty much it's just getting cards to their hand, which usually wouldn't work against any other decks, so meh. Next card, Royal Decree. If you manage to use Decree with Naturia Beast and lock them down, which I've done a few times against Infernities, since they're running a very low monster count, they basically cannot activate spells or traps. Well, they can, but they can't do anything, so pretty much shut them down by quite a bit, and they just have to rely on getting top decking Archfiend. Next card, Dust Tornado. Get rid of their big gun. No guns, no plays, pretty much. But it can Dust Tornado is pretty much used to take out their back row of if they get a barrier face down, just one, or if they activate Infernity Launcher. It's basically just used to stop the Infernity Launcher plays, but well. Next, Mind Crush, because they add cards to hand. Like if they get Infernity Archfiend in play, handless, search a card, Mind Crush that card, which is most likely going to be a barrier or a launcher, and they basically it takes out at least one of their cards. Next, Royal Oppression, because they special summon a lot, and this just says no to them. And the last card, Mask of Restrict. Stop their Mirage plays, basically. Stop them tributing their Mirage off to get special summon 2 Infernities from the grave. So, that's everything that I can think of that goes against Infernities. There's probably a few more things, but these are the main cards that's most likely get ran, apart from probably Book of Eclipse, but I found a card and I thought might as well add it to the video. Anyway, see you.